COVID-19, Megathread, week of April 16 – April 22. What made you ghost a friend?
When I realized a lot of the things that made her laugh were at my expense. She thrived off of humiliating me.
Getting dished every time there's a new guy on the scene, but then expected to be there the second it all breaks down.
Guy told me you'll never be a good teacher. After 2 years of unemployment following my graduation with a teaching degree, I realized the bastard had meant every joking insult he'd ever said to me.
Every conversation was about them and their lives. They rarely asked or were interested in what I had going on. The selfishness was just too much after a while.
When I realized the relationship was one-sided and they only cared about themselves.
You are teleported into a game of your choice for a month. If you die in the game, you die in real life, but whatever you collect in the game you can keep in real life. Skills, magic, items, pets, clothes. What game do you pick?
I'd play one of these shitty build-your-own dream home games on mobile. I'll get a lot of awesome stuff for my home and garden and I cannot die. Fuck it, Dark Souls.
Adventure capitalist. Obviously Minecraft, so I can bring back shitloads of dirt.
Minecraft. Coming out with multiple cubic meters of pure gold and emeralds, and the strength to carry them? I'd be a god.
Skyrim. Definitely Skyrim. I'd have a blast and come home with a shit ton of gold, enchanted artifacts, potions, and bizarre souvenirs.
No Man's Sky. Get a spaceship that can travel between stars in seconds.
Serious, what do you believe to be your own purpose in life?
It's not so much a sense of purpose as it is a dedication to do the right thing by others and myself. I don't have one, and that's the problem.
I just want to help people. I like fixing things, computers, cars, bikes, motorcycles, household stuff, and it feels good to solve problems. I figure it's a pretty good purpose to have, making other people's lives a little easier.
To show people it's okay to just exist.
Do you prefer showering in the morning or at night? Why?
Night, because of how comfy I can get when going to bed.
Night. Get the sweat and grime of the day off before you get in bed, as opposed to sleeping in the accumulated grime since you last washed the sheets.
Night, because I work with little garbage all day.
Both. Clean myself up at night, wake myself up in the morning.
Morning, 'cause it wakes me up.
Morning. I feel gross all day if I don't shower in the morning. At night, because the bathroom light is broken and a dark shower is a vibe.
What is an unbelievable true fact?
Australia exports sand and camels to the Middle East. Each cell has about 2 meters of DNA and you have about 100 trillion cells in your body. If you took all the DNA in your body, uncoiled it, and lined it up, it would reach the sun and back 300 times.
That asphalt, bitumen, is actually in a constant liquid state, so you are driving on a surface that has a viscosity level 1000x more than that of honey.
When you get a kidney transplant, they usually just leave your original kidneys in your body and put the third kidney in your pelvis.
Hyenas have such an aggressive and hormonal society that the females often gropes at a penis.
It rains diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn. Also, Mars is inhabited by robots.
If you live in Montana, switching from electric heat to a rocket mass heater will reduce your carbon footprint more than parking 7 cars.
What book made you fall in love with reading?
Magic Treehouse. The Boxcar Children. Early 1970s, The Phantom Tollbooth. I truly love that book.
The Hobbit. My teacher had the class read it in middle school circa 1981. Still reread Tolkien all these years later.
Matilda by Roald Dahl.
The Giver definitely changed my perspective on a lot of things.
Hatchet Gary Paulson. Was in grade 5 or 6. I had always read books, but this was my first grown-up-ish book that I loved.
What's the most blatant case of favoritism you've ever witnessed?
My nephew's school had 2 students who won a contest all by themselves. They got a chance to meet the Prime Minister and show their work. But at the last moment, the principal insisted to add his daughter in the team.
Here in Canada, we just suffered the worst mass shooting in our country's history. What kind of media coverage has this event gotten in the US and around the world?
A fair bit here in Australia the day it happened, but quickly overshadowed by other events.
For those who haven't heard much, here's a quick rundown.
Germany. Our news is plastered with the coronavirus. I didn't hear about it until I saw your post. Such things really sadden me. It has been covered fairly extensively here in the United States, USA, Canada.
People no longer bound by their non-disclosure agreements. What can you now disclose?
Deleted.
The book you're reading might only be a bestseller because the author had enough money to buy thousands and thousands of copies, have them shipped to a warehouse for storage, and eventually destroyed.
Deleted. Deleted.